Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use in purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. Fair use is permitted. The history of the Seminole begins with them being the first tribe of Florida. Their ancestors came to this region over 14,000 years ago. The earliest sites are located on the Florida Panhandle, and the ancestors continued to move into and around up through Florida, primarily around the coastlines, waterways, and eventually occupying the diverse regions of the peninsula. Keep in mind that the Seminole ancestors were already living in Florida, and they made their first contact with the early Spanish colonizers. In the 1830s, most of the Seminole were forced to leave their homelands and relocate to the present-day Oklahoma, Georgia, northern Florida, and they were formed new relationships with the southeastern tribes that also had to relocate, including the Cherokee, Chickasaw, Choctaw, and Creek Indians. Now, reports say members of other tribes, as well as runaway slaves, joined the group to form the Seminole population. The history was really marked by conflicts because of the removal of the information, the true history, and the diversity that was already here on the land prior to meeting the colonizers from the Spanish genocide. After many battles and many wars, the Native Americans signed a peace treaty giving all their lands in Georgia and some in Alabama to the U.S. government. Rather than being ruled by the U.S. government, many Creek Native Americans fled to the Florida location and joined the Seminole tribe, tripling the population for this landmark and this reservation. And after losing so many warriors that had been unalived, or they just submitted to moving into the Western Hemisphere, the rest of the tribe became a part of the movement, which was called the Five Civilized Tribes. And this was created Indian Territory, which was the Chickasaw, the Choctaw, the Seminole, the Creek, and the Cherokee. Reports say this was given to them because they had adopted European customs during the late 1700s and early 1800th century.
Now that's quality content. That's the kind of stuff that I can really appreciate. I stand by this and whatever this is.